Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished members. I must say that I'm a little bit surprised. I think that you make a little mistake by everybody thanking the rapporteur. I think the person you should thank between you and me is Mr. Alfred Herr, member of the Swiss National Council, because I do believe that is, how would I say, thanks to him, your honor and the values of your council are being saved today. So first of all, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Herr, for saying the reality, the truth, and being one of the only ones who make this sound or those facts being heard. You know, about a year ago, it was exactly in the 25th of January, I came here to this assembly, and I had a speech then, and I was very disappointed by your speeches, and I said it. I didn't know that the year after I will be disappointed not only by the speeches, you know, you get used to speeches, but by your report. And I'll show you why, because you know, you're commemorating now the 80 years, we are commemorating, the world is commemorating the 80 years of the release of the concentration camp of Auschwitz, and we commemorate those horrific years. And I would like to take the rapporteur that 2 months ago, I think in Amsterdam, Israelis, I mean, who came to watch a football game, were aggressed in a horrific way, but then, thank God, they had a plane, they could go back to their country, which is Israel. And Israel has taken as the obligation to protect its population, to protect the Jews in Israel, and this is exactly what we're doing. But to show you the hypocrisy of all of you here who are clapping and thanking the rapporteur, let's go back to those years, to those horrific years in the 40s. Let's imagine now we are in Dresden. Let's go back to the 13th till 15th of February, where you know where thousands of bombs fell on a city, 1 million population, of course. Oh, then you needed to destroy evil. Evil was Nazis. It was a consensus of the free world. Now today, the modern Nazis, everybody agrees that when you come to a territory, you rape, you kill, you hijack, you slaughter, you take a 1-year-old baby back with you and you still keep him in tunnels. This is the new Nazis. But when it comes to Israel, you, all of you here, clap hands to report where you demand Israel for unilateral ceasefire. Meaning what? Let's think together, what does it mean, a unilateral ceasefire and immediate? It means Hamas stays in power in Gaza. Now you want to tell me that you think really of the Palestinian people, because if you really love them, if you really like them, if you really care for them, you wouldn't allow them to live under the, how would I say, the regime or reign of a terrorist group. But this is hypocrisy. What you care is, again, smashing, insulting, not respecting Israel, not only the right to defend itself. When you don't respect the right to defend itself, you don't respect its right to exist. And one last word, Mr. Rapporteur. You mentioned UNRWA, the demand of immediately allowing UNRWA to function again. I would send you to Jonathan Samorano's parents that I meet almost every week in the Israeli Knesset. His son was hijacked, kidnapped, and murdered by an agent of UNRWA. And this was not the only one. So I can look at you here in Strasbourg and tell you that I'm so proud to be the member of parliament that passed the bill to kick UNRWA out of Jerusalem. Terrorists have no place in Israel. And last thing, today, something that shocked me this morning. There was an amendment, last thing, there was an amendment saying that the Ministry of Health is run by Hamas. You refuse that amendment. For me, when you refuse such an amendment, you cooperate with Hamas. You're a Hamas supporter, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.